Hello everyone, welcome to Oikos Golden Talks. I am Mariana Ertokritou, one of the managing partners of Oikos, and today with me is our sales manager, Nikos Nathanael. Hello.
Hi, Mariana.
I want to discuss today about some questions we receive very often from our clients. They ask about the Greek economy, and when we start explaining about the program, the investment opportunities, some of the clients, especially the Chinese, they ask, Greece has gone bankrupt?
Of course not. Greece is not even bankrupt, but it's doing really well after the economic crisis that we have in 2010 and afterwards. There were many discussions, as you said, about the bankruptcy, but no, we did really well, and now we are doing really great in all terms, in all figures, economic figures. Greece is one of the top achievers in the European Union in every figure. I mean, in economic growth, inflation, everything.
Yes, Greece now is telling a different story, but many of our international clients, they have the idea of Greece many years before, that we have the not very stable economy, the debts, and the economical crisis. How you explain the situation now to the clients?
First of all, you were right, because we were the very first topic during the crisis all over the economic world. I mean, that we did extremely bad, but now we are again a very big topic about all discussions, especially in Europe, but for different reasons, because we are doing such, very good in all figures. First of all, we are going to discuss, I'm telling the clients about the economic growth that we have. The GDP, the gross domestic product, is increasing very rapidly. I mean, we have an economic growth. Last year, it was like 2.3%. And according to IMF, International Monetary Fund, this year it's going to be 2%. Wow. So we have a very big economic growth compared even to the Eurozone. The average Eurozone economic growth was 0.7, so
much
almost
higher.
triple.
Yes.
This figure.
Very impressive for Greece, because I remember many years before we were very low levels.
Yep, exactly.
This is an important figure, and if you want to check the economy of one country, first you check the GDP.
Exactly, because this thing shows that there are a lot of investments, a lot of opportunities, everything is going well.
Very nice. And one number that has dropped is the unemployment.
Of course, if you consider that after the economic crisis, the unemployment rate in Greece reached 25%, huge number, and nowadays, last year it was 9%, this is a huge decrease. Okay, and again, according to the IMF, the expectations for the next year, it's gonna be 8.4%, the unemployment rate.
This number is
so
the
still
lowest.
Decreasing.
Yes, is the lowest after the economical crisis, is the lowest level we reached.
And another thing that we have to mention is that during the crisis, a lot of people, especially young people, they were leaving Greece, Greek people with talented people, they were going abroad to work. But nowadays we see the opposite. People that they are working abroad, they are coming back to Greece to work because they see a better future, more opportunities for their career. So this is an important thing also.
Very important. And now also we see that also foreigners coming to Greece to work.
Yeah, because
through
we
the
have
digital nomads program also.
Exactly, because we have also huge investments in Greece. Very big companies, they are having departments here in Greece like Microsoft. And of course, we will see in the future, we will talk later, that we have huge investment from oil companies that they will be in the future, because we are going to have drills in order Greece to produce its own oil.
Ah.
Yeah, Chevron, the American company, is going to drill southern of Crete, and ExxonMobil will start drilling in a few months to the Ionian Sea. So very soon, Greece is going to produce its own oil.
That's very important because there was discussions many years to start this program, and now we see that we're very close to start.
And of course, energy is the best thing, I mean, for a country to have its own energy sources.
And have our own energy and sell also.
Yeah, for sure. And as we discussed now, and we brought this topic, also Greece is going to be a huge energy hub from the port of Alexandroupolis, northern Greece. It's going to be an oil pipe that it will go through the Balkans, and it will reach Ukraine. So all the Balkans and Eastern Europe is going to take oil that it's going to be brought from Alexandroupolis port. It will be brought from America, from the US companies, liquid LNG. It will be brought to Alexandroupolis port.
Very nice. Very nice information also. And what about the surplus we have in the economy this year?
Until 2023, I'm not going back to the economic crisis because it was an awful situation. But until 2023, we had a deficit of 1.3%. But on 2024, we had a surplus 1.3%. And this year is expected to have another surplus of 1%. Actually, last year, it was supposed to have a surplus of 7.5 billion euros approximately, and we had like 10.92 billions. So 4 billions, I mean 1.5 times above the expected.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the recent 5 years, our government has done very good work, stable, step by step, and now we can see that from the numbers of the economy.
And the latest news that I'm going to give you as an example is that for the very first time, Mr. Pierakakis, the Minister of Greek National Economy, was elected as the President of the Euro Group. It's
Not
the
only
very
for
first
Greece,
time.
for Europe.
For the Euro Group.
For
Yes.
Europe Group.
For the whole Europe. It was elected by his own colleagues, the ministers of all Europe of national economy. He was elected as the president.
That hopefully will...
It was unanimous.
Yes.
I mean, every country, especially the Germans, were insisting. Why? Because they see that the Greek economy is doing extremely well compared to their countries and other European countries. So
they want to take the example of Greece and copy this module to the other countries. Oh, that's very important for us. And also we are doing very well with the inflation because other countries, they have huge inflation. But in Greece, you can see that it's more stable.
Yeah, the inflation rate is stabilized. I mean, this year it's 3.1%. But according to IMF, next year it's going to be 2.5, even lower. And of course, we have an increase in salaries. I mean, the last 5 years, I think it's the average increase in salaries was 28%. And for the basic wage was 36%, I think, the increase.
Yeah, so with stable inflation and the
salaries, it's another factor that we talk that many people, they are coming and they are choosing Greece to come and work and have a career.
Yes, because the living cost in Greece, in Athens, in our capital, is not very
compared
high.
To other European cities.
Yes. to other capitals
smaller.
like Rome, Paris, we have lower prices, like for the daily expenses for the people.
Exactly.
And but tourism also is one of our main income of the country.
Actually, it's the 20% of the gross domestic product of GDP. 20%. It's a huge factor. Tourism is going very well in Greece. It's doing really great. Last year we had a record in terms of arrivals in Greece. And this year we are going to have another one. Why? Because the very first 9 years that we have the data officially, from January until September, we had an increase in arrivals 4% from last year, so new record. And we had an increase in the expenditure by 9%. So a lot of foreign currencies coming in Greece.
Yes, I think the Ministry of Tourism, they're doing very good
extremely good work.
They try to sign more flights to come directly to Greece, and also they choose tourists that they can spend.
Yep.
And another thing that they are trying to do is to extend our touristical season, because we know Greece is very famous for our summer seasons, like summer destination. But what our ministry is trying to do is to introduce Greece during winter, and also to introduce Athens, like our capital, because many people, they come to our islands before they were like the main destination that they were choosing. But now we see that also Athens is a very important destination for the tourists.
Actually, I was reading an article yesterday about that, and it says that Athens is growing market for winter holidays. It's one of the fastest growing cities in terms of arrivals.
That's why now many investors, they are entering the tourism and they're buying hotels.
Yeah, this is another thing.
We do also as a company.
For sure.
Except from the development, we also enter the hospitality industry, and we are running hotels, because it's something that it's in the country very strong, and you can see the potential.
This is something true, because if you go and search in Google search, you will find many articles that they say that Athens is one of the most popular cities for hotel investments. So they see this increase in tourism, and many big companies, ours too, that they like and they want to invest in hotels.
Yes. And except from the tourism, we have the real estate.
For sure.
If a client comes to Athens and go around Athens, south of Athens especially, they will see a huge infrastructure, not only from the government, but also from the private sector.
Yeah, that's why we see a huge increase in the prices of the properties the last years. We have around 40 to 50% increase in the property prices totally the last years. And of course, there is a huge margin again. There is a huge demand for properties, and not only for the golden visa purposes, but also generally from the Greek people. And this is because another factor is that they are taking easily loans nowadays, because the bank system in Greece, the Greek banks, they were stabilized and they are very well established nowadays, because they were facing problems during the crisis, but now a lot of investments made, and they are very stable.
Yes, and so we can say that except from the golden visa clients that they are coming to invest in Greece, the real estate market is booming, and the golden visa clients, they are only the 5% of the foreign investors. All the other foreign investors, they are here, they're investing, and they are involved in the real estate of Athens, of Greece, because they can see the potential.
Okay, and the
They
opportunity.
trust
Yes,
the markets.
yeah, exactly. And they see this huge increase in the prices. I mean, there are a lot of areas that they have a lot of potential.
Yes.
Okay, you mentioned the southern suburbs, which is okay, one of the tops areas, but we have also very good other areas with a lot of potential, like you said, like in the west, I think, or eastern suburbs. There is a big potential for
Yes,
that.
it's a market that still grows, and
Exactly.
we still have we can still reach very higher numbers. Like the prices, they can still be increased because if we compare with other European countries, Greece is
Still very low,
very
very
cheap
low,
country
very low.
in the real estate. Thank you, Nikos, for sharing this useful information. I think now I have also more confident to face the clients and share about the Greek economy.
It was great for me too. I hope our viewers can understand the potential of the Greek economy, because as everybody says, abroad, Greece goes to another level economically.
Yes, we have entered a new era.
New it, exactly.
We have stable economy, and we
And
are
fast
ready,
growing.
fast growing, and we are ready to welcome more investors in the real estate market or tourism market. In all the industries, I think we are very strong, and hopefully we will do much more better in the future.
For sure.
Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next 𝐵𝐾𝐧 Golden Talks.